Hello viewers, so I remain my humble servant like tutor. So today we're going to be working on 2026 physics for JAM candidates. If you're also a Y candidate, you can also watch to gain part of these videos. Alright, so today we're going to be talking on Vernier calipers and micrometer screw gauge. A lot of you don't know how to take readings on Vernier calipers and micrometer screw gauge. So today I'm going to break it into pieces. So for your clarity and virtual and deep understanding. So first and foremost, we need to know the difference between the Vernier calipers and the micrometer screw gauge. So now, what's the Vernier caliper? The Vernier caliper is an instrument used to measure the internal, external, and depth dimensions. Okay. So what about the micrometer screw gauge? So the micrometer screw gauge is what is a precision instrument because they are always precise. So whenever you hear an instrument being noted as being a precision instrument, means they are always precise. So it is a precision instrument used mainly to measure very small external dimensions. All right. So if you're going to ask me what differences do we have between the both instruments, I will tell you that talking about the Vernier caliper, it has a main scale, the Vernier scale, the internal jaws, the external jaws, the depth rods, and the lock screw. Then when talking about the micrometer screw gauge, it has the anvil, the spindle, the thimble, the ratchet, sleeve, and the lockout. So you can go online to search more about the diagrams. So we are not going to be doing that to save time because we are getting down straight to the how to take the reading of the both instruments. So to rounding up the intro to this, we say under the Vernier caliper, you say the Vernier caliper are less precise, like I said earlier. So Vernier caliper are less precise, and micrometer screw gauge are more precise. You understand? So now, again, talking about the Vernier caliper, we say the measure of accuracy is usually 0.01 centimeter. So the measure of accuracy for Vernier caliper is usually what? 0.01 centimeter. That's the least count, I mean. So the measure of accuracy for micrometer screw gauge is always usually what? 0.01 millimeter. Okay, so most questions you always come across, you notice that most of the JAM pass question, whether unique publisher or tonal publisher or epoch publisher, you will notice that most of those questions, whenever question comes out on your Vernier caliper, the scale is always at centimeter, and most cases on your micrometer screw gauge is always at millimeter. So mind you, so always be careful when attempting these questions. So I will highlight more on how you can be able to work and take readings on this instrument. So follow me as I'm going to be writing questions on this. All right. So we are going to be working on these two instruments. So I'm going to write out a few questions, and I'll leave you to yourself to look for questions in your past question to solve. Alright, so I have a question here. Okay. This is a centimeter scale. So first and foremost, I need to let you know where we have the main scale and where we have the Vernier scale. So you see this big one here, it's called the main scale. You can see the big one here is called the main scale. But the movable scale is one we call what? The Vernier scale. So this one is movable. It is movable, so you can move it. So this one is movable, so you can move it. So this is called the Vernier scale. You understand now? So now we have to first take the reading on the what? On the main scale. So let my M represent what? The main scale. Are you with me? And what? And let my V represent the Vernier scale. And now let my R represent my what? Reading. Are we together? So if I will solve this problem, so I'll say that my main scale, what's the reading on our main scale? Let's look at the main scale. What's the reading? This is the main scale. They are already counting from the back, if you notice. You are already counting from that. So we left that. So we started with 2 here. So since you're having 2 here, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, 2.8, 2.9, then 3.1, 3.2, 3.3. But it's not that case. So there's not something you need to know. I said you need to know where the main scale is and where the vernier scale is, which I've explained. Another thing is that you have to know where they call the point of coincidence. Okay, it really matters for you to know where we call the point of coincidence. So that is where the calibration on the main scale and the calibrates on the vernier scale are meeting. The line on the main scale and vernier scale where they are meeting is where we call the point of coincidence. So you can see the line here on the main scale, it is meeting, and also the one for the vernier scale, they are meeting here. So this region here is called the point of coincidence. Likely these questions we're having here, you see the line here on the calibration of the main scale is also meeting with the one of the vernier scale here. So this point is called the point of coincidence. So what is it about the point of coincidence? Now, when you are solving question on the you are solving question on your vernier caliper, when you want to take your readings on the main scale, so you stop, the reading should stop before the vernier scale. The reading on the main scale should stop before the vernier scale begin. So this is where the vernier scale started from. So for you to take the reading on the main scale, this is 2, right? You can see it is beginning with 2. So that's 2 points. So the reading must stop before the vernier scale. This is where this vernier scale. So you have to stop before the vernier scale. That's 2. This is 2, 2.1, 2.2. So this one is what? 2.20. So you can see that it is stopping. You have to stop here because this is where the vernier scale begins. So you have to stop where the vernier scale begins for the main scale. That is what I'm telling you. Alright, so that's 2.20 centimeter. Alright, you cannot just write 2.2, just add up your 0. Now for the vernier scale, so how do you know where to stop on your vernier scale? So to take reading on your vernier scale, you have to stop at the point of coincidence for your vernier scale. When you are taking reading on the vernier scale, you have to stop at where? You have to stop at the point of coincidence. Now, there are some most questions they used to write 5, like it's always the gap of 5, 5 counts. So now for the vernier scale, even if they did not write anything here, know that it is 0, it is starting up with here. You can see this one question, if it is not having anything, you should know that it is starting up with E0. Alright, it goes this way. So you will count like this. This is E0, 1, 2, 3. So you can see I'm stopping here because this is the point of coincidence. So where the line of the vernier scale is meeting with the main scale. So that is why I am stopping here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I am stopping at 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. So now for your vernier scale, you are going to multiply what you counted. You are going to multiply it by the measure of accuracy. Do you remember that the least count for vernier caliper is 0.01 centimeter? So which means you are multiplying what you counted now is 0, 1, 2, 3. So you are going to multiply 3 multiplied by the least count, which is 0.01. The least count is what we call the measure of accuracy. So then it is giving us what? It's giving us 0.03 centimeter. Are we together? So now you add up. Then take note that the reading, the equation for vernier caliper is R equals to M plus V. That is the main scale plus what? The vernier scale. That's what? That's 2.20 plus what? Plus 0.03 then centimeter. At the end of the day, we are having what? We are having 2.23 centimeter. So this is our reading for this instrument. So now we move on to the next. So this is Q2, question 2. Now let's take the reading for this. So what is our reading for the main scale here? I've explained very well here. So what is our reading for the main scale here? Now let's start. This one is starting with 4. So we have to stop before. We have to stop the reading of the main scale before the vernier scale. Where the vernier scale is starting, we have to stop before where the vernier scale is starting. So this is starting point of the vernier scale. So we have to stop before this. So we are having what? 4, 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, 4.5. So this is where the vernier scale is beginning. So we are stopping at 4.5 what? 4.50. No stress. 4.50 centimeter. So what will be our reading for vernier scale? Our Vernier scale is what? Is stopping at the point of coincidence, like we said. Yeah, let's count for Vernier scale. Is 0, don't forget that it's always starting with 0, this Vernier scale. Is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So see the point of coincidence here. This is it. It is joining with the main scale here. So that means we are multiplying what? I'm multiplying 4 times what? The measure of accuracy. The measure of accuracy for a Vernier scale is 0.01. So we are multiplying 4 by 0.01. That is 0.01 then centimeter. That's what? Is 0.04 centimeter. So now our reading is equal to m plus what? V. Then we are having what? 4.50 plus 0.04. Then that gives us what? That gives us 4.54 centimeter. So that is our final answer. So we shall be moving on next to the calculation of micrometer screw gauge. I hope you are following. Alright, let's clean up this. Alright, so I'm going to be solving this question now. Flash. So I'm going to be solving this question now for micrometer screw gauge. So this is the second example. So I hope you get the first one. So this is the second example. So if you're getting it, please drop the comment in the comment section. I love you guys. So now look at this very well. So we're having this. Now don't forget all these instruments, be it Vernier, Caliper or micrometer screw gauge, they both used to have a point of coincidence. Alright. So now look at this now. It is having its point of coincidence at this junction. You can see where this line joins with the line of the Vernier. So this is it. Alright. So this one, we call this one the main scale and we call this one the Vernier scale. Or alternatively, we call this one the sleeve. Why we call this one the thimble? I mean, this one is the thimble and this one is the sleeve. Alright, the thimble is representing the Vernier scale. I mean, is representing the main scale, while the sleeve is representing the Vernier scale. Alright, so now our M solution. Our main scale here is what? Now you can see it is millimeter. Most questions on micrometer scale gauge means that. And don't forget that the measure of accuracy for micrometer scale gauge is 0.01 millimeter. So starting with this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see starting with this 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see 4.5. I would have counted like 0 is 0.5, 1 1.5, 2 2.5, 3 3.5, 4 4.5. So you stop where this one, you stop before the beginning of this one. So this one is what? 4.5. You're having 4.50 millimeter. Alright. So now let's take our Vernier scale now. That's what we call the sleeve. Now this one is going to be, you can see starting with 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So is at this 16 is the point of coincidence. You can see at this 16 is the what? Point of coincidence. So that means that will be 16 multiplied by 0.01. Don't forget that the measure of accuracy for micrometer screw gauge is 0.01 millimeter. So this one gives us what? 0.16 millimeter. Alright. So by the time we add it together, that is, our reading becomes M plus V. That's what? That's 4.50 plus 0.16 millimeter. So we are having what? 4.66 millimeter. So that is the final answer. Alright. So I believe you understand. So okay. So that is the end of this video. If you find this lecture very helpful, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Share with your friends. Tell your friends about the Light Tutor subscribing channel, YouTube channel, and drop a comment, a like, and drop a comment for us in the comment section. Love you guys. So on this screen, I'll be putting my number, so you'll be seeing it down this video. So if you are interested in our online class, regardless of your distance, you can chat me up. We have Team Elite, a lot of tutors in any department, whether arts, commercial, or science. So you can book a section with us, whether you are in Nigeria or outside Nigeria. So our charge rate is very minimal. Love you guys.